Okay, now it's time to actually play your first chord. First things first, I hope you've been remembering to tune your guitar before you play each day. I can't stress enough how important it is to tune your guitar each time you play. I didn't when I was learning, and I had a tough time working on my ear a few years later because I learned the wrong note associations early on. If you've already tuned your guitar, great. If not, make sure to tune it before continuing. Chords sound awful when your guitar isn't in tune. Now that that's out of the way, on to the chord. The first chord we're going to play is G major. This is about as simple as we can get with chords. So taking your third finger, and we're going to use the same technique as the first finger, you're going to curl it, use the tip of your finger, place it just behind the fret on the third fret. Once you've got that, you're going to play the top three strings. And that's your first chord. A few important things to keep in mind. First off, make sure you're playing lightly with your right hand. It's the same thing as single notes. If you play too hard, it'll sound rough and choppy, and you might break a string. Also, similar to single notes, make sure you're fretting properly. I want to stress this right here. This is going to be extremely important in this lesson. You should be fretting on the third fret with your tip of your finger, curled and just before the fret. Make sure you focus on this because you'll have an incredibly difficult time with the next chords if you don't do proper positioning. Let's try the chord again. Make sure you're fretting correctly. Play it a few times and see if you can get a nice, easy, smooth sound. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you can play this nice and easy, and you actually like the sound of it, it's time to move on to the next video.